Alrighty, welcome back to Against the Storm. I have a world event here, which I have not encountered before. And it gives me a choice to gain 25 food stockpiles for 10 artifacts. I don't care about that. But this one's interesting. Pay 10 artifacts and a world map modifier of your choice will appear here. So I'm going to try this. Now, I don't actually know. It's like I should try to do one that I haven't done yet, but I'm not sure which ones I haven't done. I don't remember Frosts. Oh wait, yeah I do. Forbidden Lands. Unable to pause. More timed orders. Okay, I think I have seen all of these. What are we? We're gonna spawn it on. Okay, we're gonna be settling on a Scarlet Orchard. So I don't want to do like Barren Lands. I don't want to be trying Scarlet Orchard with Barren Lands. Can't get Dangerous Lands, probably because I'm too close to the Citadel. No orders, done that fairly recently. I don't like Flooded Mines, Forbidden Lands, probably too close to the Citadel. Gathering Storm, Storm lasts longer, that could be fun. Warnings disabled. Land of Greed. Ominous Presence. Should have done this off camera, trying to pick what I wanted to see, but well, at least now you guys can see all of the modifiers that are available. Untamed Wilds, I must be too close again. And I don't think I'm familiar with this one, so that might have been interesting. I want to take a negative one, not a positive one. A positive one isn't going to get me extra of these things up here that I can never remember the name of. The things that help me do the other things that I can't remember the name of. That's very great information. I'm going to try Gathering Storm and hope that it gets me extras of, yeah, that's it, Royal Resupply. So yeah, Storm lasts 10% longer every year. Let's go into the Scarlet Orchard. We had Royal Woodlands and a Marshland, so we should get decent trade here. And I definitely want foxes in the orchard, and I don't want lizards. This only has 6 people, that's annoying. This has 9 people, but it doesn't guarantee me foxes. But humans and harpies are decent. Starting with pickled goods, which neither the humans nor the harpies will eat, so that's not terribly helpful. This is like the best caravan, but it's way short on people. So I think I'm going to have to go with this one, 9 people. I've got 10 points to play with. Scarlet Orchard. Berries. I think this one is a forager's place. Roots. Eggs or trappers. Is there no food that I can get double of? It's one herbalist, one forager, one trapper. Herbs from the herbalist. I guess that's a double herbalist. Alright, so the herbalist is theoretically the best camp to bring with me, so I guess I'll try that. And as usual, kind of want bricks or stone. If the bricks are expensive, so I'm bringing stone. And that leaves me 4 points. That food is discounted. That food is discounted. The amber's discounted. That's a pretty good selection there. Alright, what do we got? Complete events during the drizzle to get 30 food. Yeah, that's not going to be easy to do. Timing the events out to complete during the drizzle is a challenge. Hailstorm, just keep the housing up, no problem. Acid rain is an annoyance. Rot from the sky is also a problem. And sacred flame rituals. Pay 3 wood for each villager or lose 2 people. Alright. Try to avoid 4 if I can. Oh, I got a funky layout here that I don't like. Oh, I've got humans. I should have brought a farm because it was going to tell me where farms were. Oh well. It's definitely going to be the Weaver over the Explorer's Lodge. That's an easy pick. And it's almost definitely going to be the furnace here. You can get copper in here, so yeah, I can produce the copper bars and the bricks. And yeah, the furnace is a pretty good building in here. No plank building, but those are 2 pretty good buildings to start with. Let's deal with this stupid layout. I might have to think about this one a little bit. Got 9 people. Start with 3 woodcutters, but 1 will probably get destroyed fairly early. Click the priority for all the woodcutters, and we're off. We have a harpy in the hearth. Excellent. And I brought 28 amber with me, so I don't need this initial 10 amber. Trade negotiations is just, this is a pretty solid pick. It's definitely worth more than 10 amber over time. Yeah, we have harpies, which means we have coats, so I want to look at these timed orders while I have the coats. That one's not going to happen. Copper ore will be able to happen. Plus 2 copper bars. I've already got a furnace for producing copper bars, so this is a pretty good choice. I do like to get parts, but we'll take this and hope for a tool building, I guess. Getting the harpies to 15 shouldn't be that bad, especially when I have a weaver. Okay, can I get this done in 2.5 minutes? Three shelters and a park. That's 60 wood, I think. Is the park 15 wood, 12 wood. So I need 57 wood. I have 54. And there's 20 being delivered right now, so I should be able to get those up in time. I don't know how this layout is set up. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2. Is that 3? Okay, that's a 3 spot there, so that'll be for industrial buildings. So 1, 2, 3 spots. 1, 2, 3 spots. And a park. I'll want a couple of builders. And that should be a perfectly easy timed order to pull off. Favor the harpies, that'll get them to 15. And there, that is done. Also, as someone pointed out in one of my previous videos, favoring these things early can get you small amounts of reputation. It's not much, the population isn't high enough, but it's a small amount of reputation coming in early. So you might as well be favoring them. There's no reason not to. And what do we got here? Oil, flour, luxury goods. I don't think we're gonna have the stuff to build oil. This is a reroll, I feel. Plantation. Kiln is an excellent building, but we know where there's farmland, and food is often a problem in the Scarlet Orchard, so I'm gonna have to take the plantation here. As much as I would love to get the kiln here, I'm just gonna have to take the plantation. And now I'm going to want to get into that farmland as quickly as possible. Clear this area out and work towards that dangerous glade. And in the meantime... Oh wait, they're delivering. I'll let them finish their delivery. Alright, now move them down there. I'm going to need forager and herbalist out here. Alright. For a small glade, this one's pretty nice. A little bit of marrow, 2 small food nodes, and a big patch of fertile soil. No complaints about that glade at all. Clear out around this, and we'll try to get this up and running right away. Actually, it looks like there might be fields underneath those trees, but not these. And there's a plank building. Well, this map is turning out quite easy so far. I shouldn't say things like that. Bad things will happen. We're going to be short on fabric for the lumber mill. And I'm short on planks for the weaver. With the lumber mill, I feel like planks are going to be easier to come by, so I will do planks first. Let's do to 12 planks. I'm not going to turn this in yet because I don't yet have a half a point of impatience, and so the half a point of impatience that I would lose would not be a full half a point if I turn this in at the moment. Hopefully I didn't mess that up in one of the first two, but I probably did. I didn't think of it then. Oh well. That gets me back down to 1 hostility. I am going to need a shelter for newcomers. Alright, turn off the limits on the planks. Oops, don't turn on. But yeah, don't make planks in there anymore. This is only for pipes now. And I don't want to leave that on just in case I accidentally assign someone there. Let's get the weaver up. Stop at 3 fabrics so I can get the lumber mill built. Four pipes are better than this stuff. I don't really want the lizard, but we're doing that. Disfavor the harpy, and I'll probably have to put the lizard in the hearth temporarily. Although there's only half a storm to go. The lizard's tank slowly. Oh, okay. He got fixed as soon as he got housing. There we go. Alright, that's going to get me planks coming in. Hopefully I can get this farm going quickly. Harpies in the herbalist. You want humans in the forager. Turn off the limits here, although I don't have much left anyway. Much plant fiber. Stop at 3. Oh, I've already got 3 planks. I could have had this farm up already. I did not realize I had 3 extra planks. Alright, I don't like calming water much. The number of times that I get rain engines really going are pretty rare. And without foxes to point out where there's at least one geyser, that just doesn't seem like a great pick. From the Ashes I've never played with. I assume this is a more recent spawn, more recent event. I don't usually go wide. I rarely build more than 3 hearths. And on Prestige 20 it takes 3 wildfire essence to make a hearth, if I remember right. Yeah, it's 3 essence. Although I have 8. And I started with 2 extras, and I can usually start with 6. So since I have 8, doing just 2 events would get me 10, which would get me an extra hearth. That might be worth it. In the Scarlet Orchard, you do kind of want to open extra glades to find the archaeology events sometimes, so what the heck, I've never played with it, might as well try it. Don't know that I'll get much use out of it, but nah, whatever. Oh, of course, they're almost full. Almost full. There, that one's not almost full. Oh, they felt they were in the process of delivering. Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, petrified tree will slow down my wood cutting, but otherwise it's not that bad. Houses support fewer people while you're working on it. That shouldn't really be a problem. And I don't have the luxuries or herbs to deal with that, so it has to be cut down. That'll give me 30 oil, which will be useful for an event, 30 fiber, which I need for my weavers, so all in all, Good choice. Six and a half minutes plus travel time will be about 7.5 minutes. We might go slightly into the storm. Oh no, 6.5 minutes. Oh, they got there fast on the travel time, okay. So 6 minutes, yeah, we'll have that done before the storm, so I don't have to worry about the housing there. We do have to pay for that, and now that I've opened that glade, I will look at the timed orders. Well, 2 level 2 hearths will maybe happen. I was talking about going wide. If I go wide, it's going to be harder to get to level 2. 12 packs of luxury goods. Did the weavers do luxuries? No, they do trades. I get no, that's trades. Do I get luxury from the furnace that I haven't built yet? No. So I don't think I have a luxury building. I think I was offered one and turned it down. So that's not really an option, so I think we're going to have to go with this. Maybe I get to 2 level 2 hearths and then expand out. That'll be fine. And this is not going to happen. Keep lizards above 18 for 30 seconds is not a problem. At the moment anyway, they're at 14. I can favor them. That'll get them to 19. Will that last? Yeah, oh yeah, because they've got the pickled goods and there's only 1 lizard. Oh, but yeah, okay. Yeah, let's favor them. Take that, and then eventually I'll cut through the 3. Oh, but that gets me this reward that I don't like. I don't like this +2 lizards thing. +2 jerky is not good in Scarlet Orchard. I'm not going to be able to produce jerky. Honestly, I like this side better, but I don't really want to give up 10 packs of provisions, because food is going to be an issue. Well, it'll probably be a while before I get 3 more glades cut anyway. I'll just take this side and turn off the limit on the planks. Shoot, I don't have any builders and I don't have any farmers. I forgot I was doing that. Me and my 5-second memory strike again. You're out of plant fiber. The lizards don't need to be favored anymore, so that'll make the harpies back to happy. It assigned humans instead of... how desperate am I for food? I think we're not that desperate yet, so I will leave the plant fiber turned on for now. I might have to turn that off eventually and just do berries. Oh, but because I forgot I barely got anything into the drizzle here, we're hardly going to get anything planted. And, oh yeah, what did we find over here other than the tree? 2 large stone. That's fantastic. That should come with a bunch of insects, right? Insects and roots and copper. Solid. A couple of small berries and another nice chunk of copper for a copper mine. I'm going to have plenty of copper to make copper bars. So I just need a tool building, and that will be in fairly easy way to get the win, presumably. Get the stone cutter up. They're going to be hauling stuff for a while. They will not be available to build. And then the temple is... religion could be good. With humans and lizards liking the religion. Education for the harpies. And you could just salvage this, get tea and education, which would make the harpies very happy if I can get buildings for them. So if I don't have incense, I might just salvage that. I'll take the part, I think. Shelters up, they'll be fine. I never got trade routes going. That stone is very inconveniently placed. Use herbs before the other things. I generally like to have about 11 of these. Alright, this is a good time to take Pyromania before year 3 when you get the first set of Blightrot cysts. Trailblazing isn't the worst as long as you have the tools to spare. The reward is excellent. But you do have to open 6 glades. That's a lot of glades to be opening. Unfortunately, that comes a little late after you've already opened a couple glades. I was perhaps planning on going wider, so that could work. So I need to open small glades to try and find the archaeology. Probably in one of these two would look good. These are both possibilities as well. I don't know if it's based off distance from the hearth or the where. This could also be where archaeology is. So I might end up opening a bunch of glades trying to find archaeology things. If I had taken the kiln, this would be better. Because I didn't, I think I'm going to try this. What the heck? It's not something I've taken often, so I'm going to hope that I get offered some kind of tool building, at which point that 30 will really pay off. I saw religious rites and I was thinking temple. I was like, this could happen. I've got the temple available, but it has to be a monastery. And this has to be the bathhouse, neither of which I currently have, so that's a pick that I won't make until I have to. I do have trade goods buildings. But I don't know that I'll be producing a lot of trade goods. I don't have any of these being produced. The pigments are coming in from trees, but I also know that I need some pigments for archaeology ruins. So I'm not sure that trade goods are going to get going. I'm not producing grain, so that's obviously worthless. I've got 10 amber. I'm about to lose 5 for this. I might just take the 10 amber.
Hello.
Don't care about an herb garden. None of those really matter. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the amber there. Alright, I can definitely sell planks thanks to the lumber mill. I'm gonna sell a bunch of planks. That'll get Smoldering City up to level 1 right away. I don't really want to sell the plant fiber. I don't particularly want to sell the pigments. The copper is going to get turned into bars, and 3 packs are too many. And that's not a good enough deal on the coal to make that worth it. And I didn't assign any woodcutters, which is why nothing is getting cut. Alright, what do we have here? Drizzle Geyser, more copper, which I don't need, a couple of caches if I ever make tools. Fallen Harpies is going to be a little inconvenient because the Harpies are not that happy right now. A little bit of sea marrow. Large reeds finally, so the harvester can finally get me something that I can make fabric consistently, so that's a nice find. And that was a lot of reeds, so we're going to be drowning in fabric now. And event-wise, the Harpies, it's going to be minus 12, favoring will get them to 10, which is not enough. I can put one more in here, which will get them to 11. I'm going to have to pull woodcutters to get down to hostility 2, I guess. Or build more harpy houses. Do I have... I have plenty of fabric. I can build harpy houses. I would rather do that around a new hearth, but that's going to take a bit. I think I'm just going to drop hostility for now. I have to pull out 3 of the 6. That's a little inconvenient. Yeah, this is just way too expensive for half a point of reputation. Granted, the rewards here are not great. Nobody I have cares about luxury. But that's still what we're doing. Now that I found reeds, I definitely don't need plant fiber coming in from here anymore. I do probably want to put another plantation here to help clearing this. Because in my experience, one farmer only manages to clear about 4 fields. Now with a harpy in here, they can probably get more than 4 fields. Also, I have forgotten about this again. This is new to me. I have not played with the haulers. I don't know if they help in the farms or not. If they do, this might not be necessary. Let's try this and see what this person does. Alright, they're emptying woodcutters. I wonder if there's a way to prioritize which buildings they help, because having them help the farmers would be real nice. Or do they go after whatever is full? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're helping just randomly. Can I afford to sell those parts? I I have a stone cutter, a harvester up, foragers up, herbalist is up. The trapper is not up. But frankly, I might never need it. We don't have a lot of trappers things here. The blight post is not up. I need 3 for that. Where's the blight post? I don't have any bricks. Oh shoot, I've forgotten about the furnace. Oh, this could be a problem. We could be in a bit of trouble here. You need priority. And then I need you to make enough bricks to make the blight. Oh my. Oh, we're in a lot of trouble. I could really like to buy some bricks. I need to leave 2 of them in there just to get 1 point of happiness. Please have a brick. Bricks. I'm also getting a little low on food. We are clearing off the plantation right now, but probably couldn't hurt to buy a bit of food. I don't want the harpies right now. I'm probably going to take this side for the extra worker, but the harpies will revolt until that's done. Should have had this at level 2 a while ago, and I might need the resistance. We're at level hostility 2. If I bring harpies in, don't know that I have enough housing available. No, there's no available housing. Anybody I bring in is going to die to the hailstorm, so I can't bring them in right now. I can't put housing up because I have to deal with the blight. Switch a lizard in here. That will keep the lizard happy. Where is the lizard? They're in a woodcutter. I do not think I'm going to make it through the blight storm here. Get all harpies in here so I have more chance at double procs. Hopefully one of them doubles real fast and I can clear off a couple of very fast assists, but yeah, it's way too late. And there we go. Storm kills people. Oops, but it didn't kill enough people, and now I have one person unhoused. Let's get another harpy house up fast. That's not inside the hearth area. That needs priority if I don't want them to die. With my luck, they'll die anyway. They're all housed. Alright, well that was a lousy, very stupid thing to have done. Well, like I said, I had too many good buildings, everything was going too smoothly, that was bound to happen. Oh man, is it gonna happen again? No, we're getting... very close to hitting me twice in one storm here. Which would be a new first for me, I think. Well, no, I think it's happened before, but certainly never in an early storm just off of this. Well, that was very poorly done on my part. Well, hopefully that was some entertainment for you. Alright, both of these are very powerful. Cheap construction is great when you're hurting for parts. I think I've got enough parts. It's still good anyway. But because my food is not doing great, I think I'm going to take no quality control. Yeah, I haven't found any other farm fields. Yeah, I think no quality control is just the safer pick here. It is going to make it harder to bust into 6 glades, because that's a lot of wood coming in, but... Alright, I'm going to start hunting for the archaeology in the small glade now. And I never picked anything here. These are both garbage picks. I wish it wouldn't put these orders together like that. The number of times that I've seen this combination where you have two things that both require a specific building. I guess religion is better for me, so I'll try the religion side. Well, I do have the temple. I'll have to come up with 50 scrolls somewhere. I can make scrolls at the lumber mill. I can even use the wine for that. I will switch this into reeds instead of the plant fiber, so that the plant fiber gets used for the scrolls. Start collecting these reeds up here. And of course I'm going to be hurting for labor because somebody got a bunch of people killed by being stupid. I would like to get a harpy back in the hearth here. Where can I take a harpy from? Alright, what do we got here? A couple roots, couple reeds, small encampment. I can try to replace the people I lost. And there's the archaeology and a lot of stone. So I am drowning in stone, which means I could be making stone roads probably. And indeed I will make a stone road for the And yeah, since I lost a few people, I guess getting +2 lizards all the time won't hurt too much. Pay for those. I don't have any packs right now because I took that big trade route. Got enough planks at the moment. Let's get her building the road. I'm gonna leave these stone cutters in here because they're also bringing in food and I'm hurting on food. Now I'm gonna watch these haulers, see if they ever help with the plantation. Will they ever pick up berries? Well, I've got a bunch of amber at the moment. Furniture wouldn't hurt. I could buy 50 incense in case I get offered the monastery. Also, I know incense can be used for some of the events and the archaeology, so if I don't get a monastery somewhere, it's still potentially useful. Sell one of those. I'll try to keep the others for hearths, since I was going to try to go wide. And now that I have no quality control, I'm getting too much wood. I need to be pre-planning where I'm going to get into, because it's going to take a lot longer to cut through to the glades. Well, these things are inconveniently located. The reeds are interfering with where I would put this. Oh, and I think that drizzle geyser is going to interfere with putting it there. Gotta get all the way back in here if I want it. No, even that's not far enough. It's gotta go all the way to there if I want to place it up in here. Alright, this seems... Oh, no, whichever way you go, that's... These resources are all very inconvenient, and I'm probably going to end up deleting some of them because I took no quality control and I'm not getting anything cut. Alright, just put a warehouse up here first. If I put a warehouse there... I'm not going to get into these glades next year. I've got to get this cut out for a hearth. Alright, they are grabbing berries. No, I wanted to go to this human, but clicking on it doesn't take you to it. Right-clicking on it doesn't take you to it, and tabbing over it didn't take you to it. I know that you can hover over these people to find out what they're doing, but apparently you can't go to them, and now I just wasted 11 berries that were being carried in. Great. Now, it looks like they came from here. Also, I am one house short, and I've got newcomers coming in. I can't wait until I get a hearth up, so I've got to just start dropping these houses. tempted by the 5 parts, but the food is probably more important. And I have to pull 2 out of the 3 woodcutters to get down to level 2 for hostility, for Pete's sake. And that still isn't enough to keep them happy. And I don't have anywhere to put the harpies to keep them happy unless I want to just build 3 or 4 more weavers just to shove them into weavers and get them happiness, and I don't, so when they are about to leave I will favor them and hope the lizards can tank it. Except the lizards just went down to -1 instead of +1. I'm going to take this just for the +3 global resolve. This one should be perfectly easy. I'm planning on cutting into Too Dangerous anyway. I can get tablets from the archaeology. I've got to cut 3 more glades for trailblazing, so that's a pretty easy pick. Even though the rewards are nothing I'm actually going to need other than the amber. Reinforced axes will help with my no quality control problem. I wonder if I hit this lock button, if that stops the haulers from going to get those items. Or if it stops the warehouse from storing them. Gonna hit this and see if... see if they can deliver this stone still or not. Okay, stone was being taken out of here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's still being taken out of there and delivered, so I'm not sure what the lock does in here. Oh, I would have to hit the limit button, maybe. I would have to type something into the limit and then they wouldn't go fetch anymore. Okay, that makes sense. Now I wonder if that's a limit on storing or if that's just a limit at which the haulers will not go get more. I will have to look up how this works, I think, or experiment with it on my own time. I don't need a farm, not in need of more fabric, I'm not making flour. Food production speed would not be bad, but I still need to open several glades, so I'm probably just going to keep my amber. I would like to make more packs. Kinda hurting on food. I'm going to set it to just make packs from the herbs. Don't really want 7 more people, but I do need some more people, so I guess I'm taking 7. Also, these people are accomplishing nothing right now. now I can assign haulers at each warehouse. Okay, well that's a nice thing to have found out. That will definitely help with this wood, and that would give me a reason to limit these. So like if this warehouse only accepted wood, copper, what else do I get out of this? Wood, copper, pigments, fiber. Let's try locking everything except for wood, copper, pigments, iron, or whatever the other one was. Wood, copper, pigments, wood, pigments, copper, fiber was the other one. Now let's see if they will only fetch those items. Stone, but they might have already been assigned to that. Alright, now they're on a new cycle. Let's see what they go get. Berries. Alright, that's not working. Alright, well I clearly don't understand how the haulers work. Oh, and locking it up there locked it down here as well, so I'd better unlock everything in case I mess something up. Alright, well, no more experimenting with that. I will have to go read how they work, I guess. Alright, is that enough space or do I need one more row? I need one more row. I wasn't going to sell that, but that's a pretty good rate for that fiber. 6 amber and only 1 pack. How much fiber do I need for scrolls? 4 fiber gets me 8 scrolls. I'm getting an occasional fiber from that, and from grain can get fiber. This harvester is occasionally grabbing that grain problem. Oh no. Grain, I would need the forager. The forager is busy grabbing roots because I'm barely holding on. Still, I can use the money. I think I'm going to go ahead and do 2 sets of that. Now, can I get this hearth up? It's too late to get it up before the storm. And I have people unhoused. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Shelters. I just need shelters ASAP. 8 people unhoused. Shift click the priority on the shelters so they get done before the thing there. Take out all of the woodcutters to get myself some builders. Try and get these shelters up before anybody dies from the hailstorm. Seven packs for just 14 amber. That's not a great rate of return on that ancient tablet. I'd rather have the minus hostility. Eventually I should be producing copper bars, but that's not a very good rate of return on 3 packs. Yeah, none of that's getting sold. Well, that's an ugly jumble, but once the park is built, that will get me another +2 resolve. I do not want to get up to level 4. Not a big fan of either of those. Probably got enough copper ore that doesn't matter. I haven't even bothered building a copper mine yet. Well, I don't... yeah, I'm up to 54 copper bars, and did I get dew from somewhere? I did not pick up dew somewhere. I thought I did. But still, 54 copper bars is fine. I don't yet have a tool building. And I don't want anything else slowing down my glade opening. Although I guess I am almost done opening glades. I only need 2 more. Fine. I'll take extra copper. Alright, we found the archaeology, that's nice. The extra 3 ancient tablets would be great for reducing my hostility here. +1 resolve for caches, which I should start opening eventually if I ever get some more tools. Does hurt to be giving up another chunk of food, but that should be fine. Now, because of the +300 hostility, I don't want to open this other one right now, so leave that there. Don't have water going, not going to bother with the drizzle, I mean with the greenhouse. I would like the food production speed. We're just barely maintaining on food. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one. Hopefully that should apply to harvesting as well, so that'll help that. Don't particularly want any more people right now. Didn't know I could use copper bars for that. I'm usually not drowning in copper bars. Not have any more berries. I thought I'd found one more thing of berries, but I guess not. That's gonna make food a little harder to come by. And the next trader does not sell food, and I'm running out of impatience with which to delay here. Alright. Glade event speed for the first one, obviously minus hostility for the second one. I don't really want to sell these tools, but they are paying very well for them. I will do one of these things for Amber Rock because that will get them to level 2. Level 2 trade route could pay out pretty nicely. This just isn't a good enough deal to bother with. Alright, that'll get that to level 2 so I can turn in the outposts. I don't need the rewards from the Brotherhood yet, so I'm not going to bother turning that in. All of this impatience is helping keep my hostility down. Not producing flour, the bakery isn't that great. I can do education at the temple if I remember right. Yeah. And not really set up for brawling. I could do training gear and get some brawling going. How many rebuilds have I had? The temple. Is the temple the only one? So the Explorer's Lodge is not great. It's only going to be +1 resolve. But it could serve brawling. And if you get brawling and religion going, that will get the lizards going on some resolve. So I guess I'm going to take it. Large trapper. I don't have the large trapper. Don't have large forager for the grain. Reeds. Oh, a couple of small eggs down here. I'm short 2 parts. Well, that's inconvenient. Amber should push Etiam up to level 2 in 3.5 minutes. That should finish just before the next season. And I am out of packs. Don't have any herbs. Can't afford to use the berries because that's all the food I have left, and we're going to starve in the storm anyway if something doesn't get delivered. What do we get for our passive here? Global resolve +1 for every 3 reputation. Alright, that's not terrible. Could make oil, but for the most part I don't think the butcher is very useful. The forester's hut is definitely not useful, so that's a reroll. The kiln. You're back. have the Explorer's Lodge for brawling, that's right. I was trying to remember if I needed that or not. So I don't need the brawling, I don't need the religion, and we don't have enough camps to make the clan hall worth it that much, so I'm going to take the kiln, make some coal, have some extra sacrificing available, I guess. 2-star provisions would save me a tiny bit of food. 2-star training gear. What's my training gear recipe here? 1-star. Fine, I'll stop the training gear in there. Take the manufactory. For now, I can't have them making packs. Well, I can from herbs. Go ahead and make anything out of herbs, but just don't use any of the other stuff. Just berries. And we're starting to starve. And I'm almost out of wood. Better start burning sea marrow here, because I am out of coal and wood. Oh, all the wood was getting turned into this. Doggone it. I did not need that made. Alright, there's a little bit of resolve. Just the lizards. Alright, we just barely squeaked through on that. Trader just arrived, so it's too late for bed and breakfast to kick in. I might as well just decline it and take 10 amber now. I mean, I'll maybe get 2 more traders. No, I'm just gonna decline it, take the amber now, because I might need to buy food, which I won't be able to do from her, but I might have to call somebody. Alright, are these newcomers bringing food? Alright, this side does have some food. So I might end up taking them just to not starve. I did just get the 50 insects. But I'm going to want to use 24 of those over here. More farm fields. There's no immediate food there. I don't have the large. Do I have the large forager or just a small? Just a small. Once again, I brought the herbalist in here, and all I've found was foragers stuff. Oh, so annoying. And I haven't been offered a tool building. I've got all these caches, which would enable me to just finish the game. If I'm going to collect these newcomers, I will do it right before the storm, or like about 2 minutes before the storm, so that I've got some food going into the storm, hopefully. Oh, I never moved this trapper down here. I could also use 15 tools on this medium cache right here. So it's tempting to just do this. I'm obviously not doing a great job of playing wide and building more hearths like I was going to, but do I even have space to put the hearths up? No. I can put one over here. Except that I don't have enough planks. I don't think I'm going to open up enough space for a fourth hearth, so I'm just going to use up some of this. Oh, and I've still got a lizard in here. I should have a harpy in here. Everybody's starving. I might have to bring these people in and count on these farms to produce the food I need to survive. This stone cutter should work these large stones now. Going to destroy that forager to get another large stone cutter because that gives me a chance at insects and stuff over here. And yeah, I think I just need to... No, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. How long until a trader? 8:54. That's too long. She does sell food. One. I need to try and keep the ancient tablets for the minus hostility. All right, no longer starving. I need to open one more glade and then I will have 3 things I can turn in here. Although when I turn this one in I will lose 3 of the ancient tablets, so I would gain a bunch of hostility. Oh, all my planks are getting turned into... That's why I don't have any planks. The planks are being turned into training gear. At what, the manufactory? Give me back those planks. Alright, that's gonna put me at 122. That's more than enough training gear to get the lizards through at least once. 1 full year, a couple years. Right now I think they would use 50 training gear a year. Oh, I received 30 food because this was a 2-minute event. We actually finished one during the... I should have assigned a second person here. She just barely finished that in time. If I had remembered that 30 raw food, I would have given them a second scout. Well, luck helped me there. Oh, I'm gonna... I want to turn this in to see if I can get a tool building or a monastery, but I don't want to turn it in until the impatience timer, the second chance thing, wears out grace period. Now, what was I want? I wanted 8 planks. What did I want those 8 planks for? I don't remember. It was probably important. Oh yeah, a hearth. Which had to go over here. Oh shoot, that was my... that was the one I was going to turn in. And now it's too late. It takes a minute to make scrolls. You just messed that up royally. Is there any way to... What did I just use those scrolls on? Can I cancel that? Will those scrolls get returned if I cancel that? Yes, they will. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh, that was almost bad. Does mean I'm not going to have enough incense if I manage to find the monastery. Tinkerer, tools building, thank you. Use the incense. Hopefully I can buy more at some point. Okay, I need to open one more glade in case I need to turn that or that in. Prioritize burning the wood over the marrow since the wood is going to disappear every year. Should have done that a while ago. Got 6 extra people in that one, but no extras over there. Okay, why did that hearth not drop my hostility? Oh, it was already kicked in even though I didn't have someone assigned to it. That's why, okay. So I can't get hostility below 2. Growing slowly enough that I should have time to wait and open this glade during the drizzle rather than during the storm, so I shouldn't have to assign woodcutters now. There's 2 more reputation coming from that glade in about 4 to 5 minutes. I will only turn in Trailblazing, not Master of Exploration. Then the Archaeology should kick in before I need that. And that answers my question. I had this question in a previous one. Does the minute and a half of time reset? It does. So I get that minute and a half every time I trigger this. Unfortunately, I don't know that I've got enough time to cut into this. So I'm going to have to do that. He does sell incense. I'm just going to take all of it in case I want to trigger the temple. Come on, cut into this glade. Hurry up. 36 seconds. Oh, the no quality control is going to kill me. They've gotten too much wood. Oh, my goodness. 3 seconds to spare. Well, that's about as close as it can come. Bathhouse. Do I have tea? I don't have any, but he was selling some. Don't have enough planks for it. Do you sell any planks? No, I will have to make some planks quickly. I want to avoid turning in Master of Exploration as long as possible for that minus hostility. No monastery. Clothier. Clothier could be a reasonable pick. The harpies and the humans would like the coats. I've got tons of fabric. See if we can make that work. I'm gonna need even more planks. Bathhouse is about to be in. Let's start serving this. Start servicing that. Need 3 people in there. Probably be all humans, although I don't think there's any chance the humans are going to reach. 24 is how many I need for a large, right? I have 20. We have 4 in storage. Get that delivered. Let's do this one since it's a little farther away and I'm not currently very desperate. This one's even farther away. We'll do this one. Actually, I should look at things that I might want to break open. Extra tea in here could be useful. 3 tablets. It's probably more useful than the tea, so... Oh, I never got the clothier going. Humans are close. If they had coats, they would be getting there with incense, so I probably want to break this one open and get the incense. Re-rolling for the monastery is probably foolish. That 20 amber would probably be better used buying stuff from a trader. Well, there, my first experience with From the Ashes, didn't like it much. It's just so hard to get enough space to plant all of those hearths down. Alright, back to 24 tools. Oh, I can just turn this in and finish. Ha 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 ha. We're at 34 population. Getting to 40 population will get me more points. There, 40 population. Turn that in. Game over. Another lousy score as the storm got me. But, hey, I guess that was a fun scramble. 3 seconds away from losing. I'll take that a little excitement. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.